Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lawton-Bronson High School here in Lawton, Iowa for tonight's Iowa Girls Class 2A Region 7 first-round game between the MMCRU Royals and the Lawton-Bronson Eagles. Neil Cruz on the call tonight, Madison on the computer for Fuller Digital Solutions. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We got some RSS sponsors scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and then we'll see your commercials throughout the game. All those sponsors are who bring this game possible for you to be able to watch tonight's postseason action. Seems like just yesterday we started the season and now we're in postseason play. And here we are, first round game, like I said, Class 2A Region 7 between MMCRU and Lawton-Bronson's. These two teams met once earlier in the season, with Lawton-Bronson pulling out a close 48-45 win. A little bit on the technical difficulties tonight. No headset, so I'm going to sit close to the computer. I'm going to announce that way. I hope it brings it live and clear to you so you can hear and see the action tonight. They're just about ready to do starting lineups here in-house. I will bring them to you, and then we will take a commercial. So first for the Lawton-Bronson Eagles, they will start a senior, number 3, Katie Heiss, a junior, number 4, Kayla Jessen, a freshman, number 10, Lainey Nelson, a junior, number 12, Addison Smith, and a junior, number 15, Addie McKenna. Now for your MMCRU Royals, led by head coach Jillian Lecce. They come in with a record of 5-14.
Number 1, Tia Tenniger.
They will start freshman, 5'11", number 1, Tia Tenniger. A junior, number 2, Kylie Harpinaugh. A senior, number 13, Jaden Young. A senior, number 20, Kennedy Tenninger. And a freshman, 6 foot, number 33, Chloe Alish. Those are the starting lineups for tonight's game. We're going to send it off to a couple commercials that'll take us through the national anthem, and we'll be back for game time. Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union postseason play here from Lawton. Back in 2 minutes.
We hope that your school spirit is contagious when cheering on the Royals. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. With our $3 for 3-pointers program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the Royals Booster Club. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy basketball season and that all your swishes come true. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Would you please stand, face the flag, and remove your cap?
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
For the ramparts.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmer State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmer State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Get away for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back to Lawton, folks. After that beautiful rendition of the national anthem, it is time for Royals basketball here as the MMCRU Royals take on the Lawton-Bronson Eagles. Iowa Class 2A District 7 first-round play. The winner of tonight's game will get to go to next Tuesday. We'll go to Hinton and take on the Hinton Blackhawks in second-round action. The other game on the bottom side of the bracket is MVAO-COU versus Ridgeview, and then the winners will face off. So the winner tonight will take next Tuesday and take a trip up to Hinton. 8 minutes on the clock, ready to tee it up for the MMCRU Royals. The ball's in the air. Tia Tenninger gets the tip, And the Royals are in action. Now over to Harpanaugh, now to Jaden Young. She plays it top of the key. Comes back to the right side, screen set. Looked a little give and go. Knocked out of bounds by the Eagles. Little screen, kind of a give and go type, pick and roll type set there at the top of the screen. At the top of the key, Alice tried to roll down to the bottom, and Lawton-Bronson got their hand in the way of the pass. Long shot put up by Young. Rebound down to the Eagles. Heiss with it. And now they get it off to McKenna, leading scorer for the Eagles at 11 points a game. She gets it down on the baseline, drive in. Shot a little bit too much, but an offensive rebound down. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to go off of Kayla Jessen. Got the rebound. And it's going to go to the Royals. The Eagles come in and set up into their full court press. They get it down. It's going to be taken away by McKenna. Stolen on the pass to Tenniger. And the Eagles are back in action. They get it into McKenna in the lane. Turn around the lefty with a nice soft jump shot. And the lefty gets it to go right off the bat, 2-0. And now the Eagles steal the inbounds pass on the full court pressure. And now they have it up top again. Down into the lane. Jessen put it up. And she's going to be fouled, and she's going to have to earn them from the stripe. Foul is going to be called on number 20, Kennedy Tenniger. It'll be her first. And Jessen will go to the free throw line for the Lawton-Bronson Eagles. She comes in averaging about 9 points a game. She's a 45% free throw shooter. First one's off the heel of the rim, no good. 1 minute exactly into the game. It's a 2-0 Eagles lead here. And Jessen at the free throw line trying to make it a 3-point lead. Second free throw up off the rim, heel of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Alish. She gets it out to Young, now to Harpanaugh. Harpanaugh across, she's trapped at the top. Gets it out to Young. She drives in the lane, nice bounce pass down low to Kennedy Tenniger for the bucket. Assist to Young. And we got a tie ball game, 2-2. As the Eagles take it left side, now drives baseline. She's trapped down low. She gets it away. Jessen, they get it to Jessen, and on the right side, and she puts it in for two and the foul. The foul is going to be called on Tia Tenniger, and Jessen gets her bucket, and she's going to have to get the third one from the line. She missed two just a moment ago. Free throw up by Jessen. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Alish. She gets it out to Jaden Young. They look to run with it. Cross court down to Harpanaugh. She's going to take it in, put it up off the glass. No good. Rebound down to Addie McKenna. McKenna brings it down into the lane. The little lefty in the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound down. Eagles save it in. It's on the floor. Now they try to get it into McKenna, and it's tipped away by Alish and taken by Tenniger. Out of bounds off of the Eagles. It's going to be Royals basketball. Kennedy Tenniger will play it in. 6:08 left first quarter. 4-2 Eagles. They get it into Harpanaugh. She's got trouble dribbling it, and it's going to go out of bounds right about midcourt. The pressure got to her. Katie Heiss was on the pressure against Harpanaugh, and she lost track of the dribble, and it goes out of bounds. Jessen will play it in. Leah Cross in the game for the Eagles. Now left side, now back to Katie Heiss. Down on the baseline, in the lane to Jessen. No good, off the glass. Rebound down to Tia Tenniger. And she dribbles it down. She's trapped at the top. Now Young with it. Right side, Harpanaugh three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound down. They fight, get the offensive rebound. Kennedy Tenniger. Tia Tenniger tries to bank in a three. No good. Rebound down to Addison Smith of the Eagles. And Lawton-Bronson taken away by Tia Tenniger. And that's going to be a foul on the Eagles. Number 2, Leah Cross will be picked with her first. And just the first on the Eagles. Royals will play it in midcourt right across from us. We're right behind the scorer's bench here at Lawton. We get it into Alish. They're looking to post up. Now to Alish in the lane. She's on the floor with the ball. It's going to be a jump ball, and then it's going to go back to Lawton-Bronson. 5:24 left first quarter. 4-2 in favor of Lawton-Bronson early here in Iowa Class 2A District 7 first round matchup. The winner of tonight's game will advance to second round, or I guess they call it first round. This is called opening round. And they get it in the lane to Jessen, and she's going to take one dribble. I think Alish got a piece of that, blocked, and it's going to go out of bounds. With the winner of tonight's game will advance to Hinton next Tuesday to take on the Hinton Blackhawks. They play it into Cross. Jessen thought about a three, but she pulled it down. Cross court skip pass, now a long two-pointer put up, no good. Alish with the rebound. Harpenaugh against that full court pressure. She gets it out to Young. Young across with it. Gonna drive in left side, put it up, no good, but the foul's gonna be committed, and Young will go to the free throw line for the Royals. First foul called on Addie McKenna, team second on Lawton-Bronson. And so Jaden Young will go to the free throw line for the Royals for a pair. First one's up, rims it in. And we have a 4-3 ball game just over 3 minutes in. Jaden Young, a senior for the Royals, averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds a game and about 3.5 assists. Second one's good. And we have a 4-4 ball game here. Young come in a 65% free throw shooter, so getting those first two of the game to go is really important, not only for the score but for the confidence. Two-pointer put up by Jessen, no good. Alish with what feels like about her 10th rebound. She dribbles to midcourt. It's going to be a jump ball, and Royals will keep the jump. The ultimate possession going to the Royals, so Kennedy Tenniger will play it in just on the backside. She gets it in to Alish, top of the key. She's going to have come in Jessen from the backside, Kayla Jessen, and tip it away out of bounds. It'll stay Royals basketball. 4:28 left first quarter. Neil Cruz bringing you the call on Fuller Digital Solution. Madison on the computer and video tonight. Thanks to all of our sponsors that make postseason possible here in Iowa high school basketball. Young with it on the baseline. She gets it up top to Kennedy Tenniger. Looks inside to Alish. Nice entry pass. Number 12, Addison Smith, comes from behind and blocks a shot out of bounds. Addie McKenna back in the game, and number 25, Kaylee Metz, in the game for the Eagles. They rotate them in quite frequently. 4-4 the score here. 4:19 left first quarter. Into Harpenaugh. She's going to drive in the lane. A little floater. Gets it to go. Nice little play there by Harpenaugh. Give the Royals the lead, 6-4, as we approach the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter. These two teams played earlier in the year to a 48-45, and Addison Smith will be called for a travel. And so the Royals get the ball back, and they'll have to get it up the court against that tough Eagles pressure. Harpenaugh, middle of the court. She dribbles across half court down to Alish. Nice bounce pass over to Tia Tenniger, and she can't quite hold on to it, and it's going to go out of bounds. It was a good job of breaking that press, though. Number 3, Katie Heiss, back in the game for the Eagles. They sub them in and out, keep their girls fresh. That's what you have to do when you play that full court pressure. You got to have the fit players to do it. Now tipped by Tenniger, almost taken away. Long two-pointer on the way. Rebounded Jaden Young. Gets it out to Harpenaugh. She's going to take it the length of the floor out to Tia Tenniger for a three. Off the rim, no good. Tenniger runs down. Alish gets the offensive rebound. Back up top to Jaden Young with a fresh 35 for the Royals. They get the play from Coach Lecce. Look inside to Alish. It wasn't there. Now Harpenaugh is going to drive in the lane. It has it taken away by Addie McKenna. Up ahead. Gets away with a travel. Now cross court. McKenna, the lefty. Off the rim, no good. Rebound down to the Royals. Jaden Young with it. She's against the pressure. She gets it to Kennedy Tenniger. Now up to Harpenaugh. Up against over, and she gets it in to go. Harpenaugh gets the points, but Alish set a nice screen there. Kind of blocked her girl off to kind of open up the lane to the basket. So nice teamwork there. Long three on the way from the Eagles. Off the rim, and it's going to go out of bounds. So the Eagles, the Royals with a 4-point lead at 8-4. They're going to get the ball back. Number 21, Lena Florine, in the game for the Royals, along with, let's see, who was the other one that went in? All right, we got new ones in. Number 10, Riley Groves, in for the Royals. Full court pass into Groves. She gets it left side. Nice pass down low. It's taken by the Eagles, but back to the Royals. Now back to the Eagles. Back to the Royals after a steal. Now Kennedy Tenninger down on in the Groves, goes up with it. She's fouled, but she can't get the shot to fall. Katie Heiss will be called for her first. And Riley Groves will go to the free throw line for a pair. Groves, a sophomore, averaging about 3 points a game. First one's up off the backboard, no good. 2:29 left first quarter here in Lawton. 8-4 in favor of the MMCRU Royals. Riley Groves trying to make it a 5-point lead, and she does. Groves hits one of two to give the Royals a 9-4 lead in the lane, and the foul is going to be called on Groves. And that's the third foul on the Royals. 3 on each team. The free throw shooting rules have changed this year, as everybody knows. No 1-and-1. It's just 5 1/4, and then you get 2. So 3-pointer on the way from the Eagles. No good, but they get the offensive rebound. And Kaylee Metz puts it back in for 2. And it's a 9-6 game. Royals play it into Groves again. Throw it in half court. Groves drives in the lane. Puts it up and in for 2. 3 points for Riley Groves, and the Royals have an 11-6 lead. Addie McKenna in the lane, puts a floater up, no good. Kennedy Kenninger with the rebound, but it's stolen away. Down to McKenna under the basket, and the lefty puts it in from the right side. 4 points for her, and they fall right back into that press, and the Royals throw it away. 10-foot jumper, good. Katie Heiss with it. 11-10 Royals, 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Welcome back to Lawton, folks. Iowa Class 2A District 7 first round game. MMCRU Royals against the Lawton-Bronson Eagles. It's 11-10. Eagles on a 4-point streak here. Royals with the ball out of the timeout. Minute 39 left first quarter here in Lawton. Neil Cruz on the call. Fuller Digital Solutions. Nice job by the Royals to get it across that pressure. Groves underneath the basket. Can't get it to go. Young with the rebound. And she's going to be fouled on the floor, and that's going to be the fourth foul. That's going to be, but more important, it's the second on Addie McKenna, the Eagles' leading scorer. And she will come out of the game immediately. Lainey Nelson, the freshman that started, back in the game. And the Royals will play it in underneath their own basket. Young gets it for a 3. Good! Jaden Young with a 3. 5 points on the night for her. 14-10. Minute 25 left first quarter here in Lawton. Winner of tonight's game will go to Hinton on Tuesday night. Shot up by the Eagles, no good. Gets her own offensive rebound. And they get another offensive rebound. 3-pointer. Good. That's Lainey Nelson. Her first bucket of the game. It's a 1-point game. 14-13. Cross-court skip pass. Those are dangerous. Tia Tenninger with it. Drives the lane. Has it tipped away, but she gets it back. Now top of the key. Young for another 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound. Down to the Eagles. They will control it, and Katie Heiss will play it down. She's picked up by Tenninger at the top of the key, and she's going to be called for a double dribble. And it's back to the Royals. So with the 1-point lead, 41 seconds left, about a 6.5-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. So if the Royals wanted to, they could play this down to about 6 seconds. Young with it, cross court back to Kennedy Tenninger. Top of the key, Jaden Young. Screen set, nice backdoor to Harpinaugh, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay on the Royals' end. That's the second block on the night for the Eagles. Kennedy Tenniger will play it in for the Royals. Groves, Young, Harpinaugh, and Tenniger on the floor. Top of the key to Harpinaugh. Dribble right, now to Young. 15 on the shot clock for the Royals. They got a 1-point lead, 20 seconds left first quarter. Hands it off to Tenniger. She backs up for a three from Tia. Off the rim, no good. Rebound down to the Eagles. They're going to go with about 10 seconds left. Dribble left side, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be to the Royals. So with 8.4 seconds left, the Royals will have to contend with that full court pressure. Lawton goes in a man-to-man, kind of a man-to-man slash zone. Royals have had good luck throwing it the length of the floor, but this time it's intercepted by the Eagles. So with 5 seconds, 4, 3, long two-pointer by the Eagles, miss. Rebound put back, and it doesn't drop. 14-13 in favor of the Royals. We'll be back in 1 minute with second quarter action on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Meet Jordan Marks. From his butcher block to your table, Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus is a cut above for custom meat processing and retail meats. Following in his great-grandfather's footsteps, Jordan built the market from the ground up, processing beef, hogs, sheep, and deer. They're open Monday through Saturday. Stop in and follow them on Facebook for specials at Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus.
Yeah. Welcome back to Lawton, folks. Neil Cruz on the call. Fuller Digital Solutions, second quarter action. Emma, the Royals with a 1-point lead, 14-13. Been kind of a back and forth game. Royals had it up to about 6, and then Lawton-Bronson went on a streak and got it back close. The Eagles will have the ball just open the second quarter. Left side, Addie McKenna, long two-pointer. The lefty, now good. Rebound down, and she puts it back up and in for two. Addison Smith. That's been kind of the story of the game so far for the Eagles. They've got a lot of their baskets on second chance shots. Kennedy Tenniger with it, back now to Harpinaugh, cross court to Young. They break the press. Now they set up in the offense. Jaden Young, Tia Tenniger, Alish, Harpinaugh, and Kennedy Tenniger. Tia Tenniger dribbles back up top, sets up the offense. She dribbles right side, hands it off to Harpinaugh. Screen set. The dribble left side. Now Young with it, top of the key. Kennedy Tenniger with it. Alish kicks out. Harpinaugh for a long three. No good. Misses everything. Rebound down to Smith. She gets it out ahead. Jessen thought about a three, but she pulled it back. There's a three-pointer. Rims in and out. Addie McKenna with the rebound. Goes up left side. Addie McKenna with the putback for 6 points. And they have a 3-point lead, 17-14. 2 quick buckets here by the Eagles to start the second quarter. Royals get it across in the blocking foul, and that's going to be number 3 on Addie McKenna. And that's a big foul for Lawton-Bronson's leading scorer. Addie McKenna comes in averaging 11.2 and 6.5 rebounds for the Eagles, and 3 fouls on her as the second quarter opens is going to be a thing to deal with. Alice's shot, and Alice misses, but she's going to get called for the foul on the putback. And so Lawton-Bronson with a 3-point lead. They'll get the ball with 6:40 left. Second quarter here in Lawton. Iowa Class 2A District 7 first round game. Into McKenna in the lane, little turnaround, nice soft jump shot, but had a little bit too much on it. Jaden Young with it, full court up ahead to Tia Tenniger. It's tipped right back to Kennedy. Tia gets it back, drives in the lane, lays it up and in for 2. Tia's first bucket of the game brings them within 1, 17-16. 6:10 left second quarter. Lawton-Bronson to Jessen, now down on the baseline. Jump shot put up and in by Addison Smith. And and makes it a 3-point lead for the Eagles, 19-16. Harpinaugh with it as she crosses midcourt, dribbles down baseline, kicks back up. Kennedy Tenniger for a three. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Jaden Young, powers it up, no good. Gets her own offensive rebound, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on Leah Cross, her second. Jaden Young will go to the free throw line. Young made her first two tonight. She's got 5 on the night. 2 free throws and a 3. First one's nothing but net. 19-17 here in favor of the Eagles. And Lawton-Bronson leading scorer Addie McKenna comes out of the game with 3 fouls. And Jaden makes the second one as well, 7 points, and she'll get a rest. Number 15, Gracie Schroeder makes her first appearance tonight. Schroeder, just a freshman. This Marcus team, this MMCRU team, very young. Just the 2 seniors on the team. Now the Royals steal it away, get it up to Schroeder. She gets it out, she throws it away amongst pressure. Jessen for a long 2. Bounces off the rim, no good. They get another offensive rebound. In the lane, gets a little floater, no good. Jessen with another offensive rebound for the Eagles. They play it around the perimeter, cross-court skip pass. She's going to drive in right side off the glass. Katie Heiss with her second bucket of the night, 4 points. And that gives the Eagles back to a 3-point lead, 21-18. Tia Tenniger, she's trapped at the top of the key. Stolen away by Jordan Curtin. And she's going to be fouled from behind. That'll be Tia Tenniger, her second. Jaden Young will check back in for Tia. And the Eagles will play it in underneath their own basket. 4:55 left, second quarter. 21-18, Lawton-Bronson with the lead. They get it up top to Jessen. She plays left side to Heiss. Back down low. Entry pass to Jessen on the block. Nowhere to go with it, and Schroeder takes it away. Nice defense there by Gracie Schroeder. She's going to dribble left side down to the baseline. Taken up over the rim, no good. It's going to foul, going to go that way. I think they're going to get Harpinaugh on that one. That foul will be on Kylie Harpinaugh, number 10. Lainey Nelson, timeout, full timeout called by Lawton-Bronson. 4:35 left, second quarter, 21-18 in favor of the Eagles. Back with more Royals basketball after this, back in 1 minute on Fuller Digital.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Welcome back to Lawton, folks. Eagles with the ball after the timeout. 4:30 left, second quarter. 21-18 in favor of Lawton-Bronson. Stolen away by Alish of the Marcus. She's on the floor with the ball. And a foul is going to be committed on Lawton-Bronson. That's Kayla Jessen, her first. And that's the third of the quarter. So with 4:24 left, both teams committed 3 fouls. We're going to have some free throws to shoot if the fouls keep up like this, only about halfway through the quarter. So Young with it, played in by Groves. Young top of the key. She's going to dribble right side, hand off to Harpinaugh. Now in the lane to Groves, she kicks out. Schroeder drives the lane, has it taken away, and it's going to go out of bounds. and it's going to go to Lawton-Bronson. Addison Smith will check back in for the Eagles. With 4:07 left, a 3-point lead. The Eagles with the ball after the turnover by the Royals. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solution, MMCRU Royals postseason basketball. First round game, the girls here at Lawton-Bronson. Down in the lane, right side. Nowhere to go with it, kicks it back out. Number 25, Kaylee Metz makes her second bucket of the night and gives the Eagles a 5-point lead. They fall back into their pressure. Alice with it, gets it across to Groves. She dribbles in the lane, puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, and she's going to be fouled the second time. And Groves will go to the free throw line. Number 12, Addison Smith, her first. Groves to the free throw line. She's got 3 points, made 1 of 2 from the line earlier. First one off the front of the rim. No good. Down by 5, the Royals at the free throw line with 3:40 left in this first half. Riley Groves, second one off the backboard, no good. Rebound down to the Eagles, and they turn it up in transition, left side. She gets it now, top of the key. Is Leah Cross, left side to Heiss. She's going to dribble down in the corner. Baseline is Cross. Nice little bounce pass over, and the bucket's up and good by Addison Smith. 6 points on the night for her, and the Eagles fall into their full court pressure. Groves gets it across. Nice bounce pass to Alish in the lane. Puts it up, no good. Schroeder for the putback. Has it blocked, but Alish gets it and puts it up and in for 2. Chloe Alish, the freshman, the 6-foot freshman, gets her first bucket of the night, and it's 25-20 in favor of Lawton-Bronson with 2:55 left. Second quarter here in Lawton. Good defensive set by the Eagles, or by the Royals, excuse me. They get it out. Metz puts it up off the backboard, no good. Jaden Young down, the ball's on the floor, and that's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Royals. Nice defensive set by MMCRU. Jessen back in the game, and Natalie McKenna. Lawton-Bronson having to go a little bit deeper than I think they want to, with leading scorer Addie McKenna on the bench with 3 fouls. She's got 6 points on the night. Goes about 11.5 on the season. Harpinaugh with it. She's going to dribble middle of the court. Now over to Groves on the left side. Alish sets another one of those little screens. Groves a little bit too much on that layup. Can't get it to fall. Eagles with the rebound, and they're going to bring it down across. Natalie McKenna inside to Jessen, and it's tipped away by Alish and stolen by Groves, and the Royals are in business. Harpinaugh is going to drive right side, put it up, no good, but the foul is called. And that's going to be on number 11, Natalie McKenna, and Harpinaugh will go to the free throw line for a pair. Kylie Harpinaugh, a 60% free throw shooter. She averaging just under 8 points a game and 3.5 rebounds. First one's good by Kylie. And that makes it a 4-point game, 25-21. Tia Tenneger back in the game. Gracie Schroeder will take a break, along with number 4, Kylie Dreckman. Second free throw up by Harpinaugh, nothing but net. 6 points on the night for Harpinaugh. Lainey Nelson and Leah Cross back in for the Eagles. 25-22, a 3-point game. It's hovered right in that 3 to 6 range. And like I said, these two teams played earlier in the season, and Lawton-Bronson squeaked out a 48-45 win. Eagles with the ball right side. Entry pass into Jessen, and they're going to get number 4 just in the game, Kylie Dreckman, with her first, kind of a reach over to knock that pass away. And so the Eagles will play it in underneath their own basket with 1:56 left. Second quarter with a 3-point lead, 25-22. They get it in right side, now in the lane to Jessen. She takes one dribble. Nice dish off by Jessen to Lainey Nelson for her second bucket of the night, 5 points. Nice assist there by Jessen to get a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Over to Dreckman. Now Harpenaugh kicks out. Tia Tenniger for a three. Good. That makes it a 2-point game, 27-25. 5 points on the night for Tia Tenniger. The freshman, lots of young players, freshman, junior, four. Now a three, long three by Lainey Nelson, her second three of the game. 8 points, and it kicks it back to a 5-point lead. Riley Groves with it down to Alish underneath. Off the backboard, good, and the foul. Foul's on number 10, Lainey Nelson, her first. And Alish will go to the free throw line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Jaden Young back in for Dreckman. Alish at the free throw line for a pair. Alish, the 6-foot freshman, averaging 6 rebounds a game. Free throws off the mark, rebound down to the Eagles. And with 1:05 left, they have a 3-point lead. They're going to try to add to it before the half. Down in the lane to tipped away, taken by Groves. She's on the floor, up ahead to Tia Tenniger. Fast break, right-handed layup, and good. 7 on the night for Tia, and it's down to a 1-point lead. 30-29 Eagles. 45 seconds left first half. The Royals trying to get back in this. They're in business in the lane. Gets away with a travel, and Katie Heiss puts it up and in for 2. 6 points on the night for Heiss, a 3-point lead for the Eagles. Royals with it, 30 on the shot clock, about a half a second difference. Tia Tenniger drives the lane, a little bit too much on it. Harpenaugh the rebound, no good. Harpenaugh gets their own rebound. Tia for a three, off the rim, no good. Alish with the dirty work down low, goes up hard. Chloe Alish with the bucket, brings them within 1, 10 seconds left. Eagles gonna drive left side, put it up, had it partially blocked. Rebound down to Jaden Young, half-court shot. No good, 32-31 at halftime in favor of the Lawton-Bronson Eagles. Here in first-round action, you're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions, MMCRU Royals first-round game here at Lawton-Bronson. 32-31 in favor of the Eagles. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes. Be back with halftime stats on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU Royal Athletics and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Welcome to halftime here at Lawton. Neil Cruz on Fuller Digital Solutions. Madison on the video tonight. And with about 5.5 minutes left before second half, we have a 32-31 game in favor of the Lawton-Bronson Eagles. MMCRU playing Lawton-Bronson in the first round playoff game here. Iowa Class 2A District 7. Going to look at that district. Like I said earlier, the winner of tonight's game will travel to Hinton on Tuesday night, February 13th, to take on the Hinton Blackhawks. And then the winner of that game would take on the bottom bracket is MVAOU COU Maple Valley against Ridgeview. That game is in Maple Valley and Mapleton on Tuesday. And then on the top side of the bracket is Central Lyon, and they'll get the winner of Rock Valley and West Sioux. And then the other side of that is Alta Aurelia and Kingsley Pearson River Valley. We'll run down some stats here in the first half. Like I said, 32-31, a close game. I think MMCRU had a 6-point lead towards the end of the first quarter, but after that, it was the second quarter, Lawton-Bronson come back and kind of had hovered between that 3 and 5 point lead, and then the Royals got it down to a 1. The scoring for the Eagles of Lawton-Bronson about as even Steven as it gets. Lainey Nelson with 8, and then you have Katie Heiss, Addison Smith, and Addie McKenna with 6, Kylie Metz with 4, Kayla Jessen with 2, and that is your scoring. Foul trouble is Addie McKenna, their leading scorer on the season at about 11 a game, has 3. She picked up her third right as the second quarter started. And so it's going to be kind of a chess game to see how much she will play. She'll probably start the third quarter, and then it'll just be, like I say, kind of a chess checkers game to how do you want her in there? Do you possibly get the fourth foul? Do you sit her till the end? Can your team stay in it without her on the floor? That's going to be the question. For the MMCRU Royals, they are led in scoring by Tia Tenniger and Jaden Young, each with 7. Kylie Harpenaugh and Chloe Alish with 6. Riley Groves with 3, and Kennedy Tenniger with 2. No foul trouble on that side for the Royals. Tia Tenniger with 2. Everybody else that has one just has 1. So 32-31 at halftime in favor of the Lawton-Bronson Eagles. These teams played earlier in the season, and Lawton-Bronson squeaked out a 48-45 3-point win. So we're going to sit here. Rasmus Realty, our halftime sponsor here in the postseason. We're going to let you look at that, and we're going to go on mute until the second half starts. Thanks for watching on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Lawton. Second half action, 8 minutes on the clock. 32-31 Lawton. Starters on the floor for both teams. Got to congratulate a Royal wrestler today, Gage Johnson. The Royals 138-pounder finished second at districts and will advance to the state tournament. Parker Glassmaker at 144 got fourth, and Caden Steffen at 175 got third, but both fell short of a state tournament berth. But your Gage Johnson, 138-pounder from Marcus Meriden Claiborne Remsen Union, got second at district and will go to state. Eagles with the ball to start the second half, and they misplay it, rebound down to the Royals, so the Royals a chance to take the lead here as we start the second half. Young with it, now Harpenhoff. She's going to dribble left side, kick out to Tia. She dribbles top of the key. Long two-pointer off the heel of the rim, no good. Rebound down to the Eagles, get it out to McKenna. She's their leading scorer with 3 fouls on the night. She drives left side, no good with the left hand. Jaden Young in transition, they got numbers. Left side to Tia, off the glass, no good. Young with the rebound, Kennedy Tenninger. And the rebound down to the Eagles. McKenna with it. She didn't play much of that second quarter. She got her third foul just as the second quarter started. In the lane to Jessen, she kicks out. Long three on the way, off the glass, no good. Rebound down to Alish. That's got to be rebound like 8 or 9 or something. She really mean on the board in there. Harpenhoff drives the lane, gets the bucket. Just like I said earlier, Harpenhoff with the bucket, but Kennedy Tenninger kind of set that screen to open that lane. McKenna in the lane, can't get it to go. Up ahead to Tia, she's going to drive right side. Gets it up, no good. Alish has her shot blocked. Saved in, out of bounds by Tia. Eagles in transition. McKenna on the right side, no good. Foul's going to be called on Kennedy. Kennedy picks up her second. And Addie McKenna to the free throw line. 6 points on the night. She averages 11 on the season. She's a 45% free throw shooter. The lefty puts that one off the front of the rim and it rolls out. So the Royals come out, pick up a bucket early in the second half, and they have a 1-point lead, 33-32. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you MMCRU Royals postseason basketball. Addie McKenna sinks the second one. 7 points on the night for her, and the Eagles fall into their full court pressure. And they get a steal out of it there. Addie McKenna gets it about midcourt. Nice bounce pass in the lane. And the bucket's good by Addison Smith. Nice look and assist by Addie McKenna there on the steal. Jaden Young with it. She gets it out to Tia, right side. Dribbles in middle of the court, across half court. Tried a little bounce pass to Alish and has it taken away by the Eagles. So as soon as the Royals get the lead, then it disappears in the lane to Addie McKenna. Gets away with a travel, and they're going to call it just as I say it. Kennedy Tenninger will play it in for the Royals. Get it into Harpenhoff. Now in the middle of the court to Young, and it's taken away. Jessen with it, can't get it to roll. And the rebound put back by Addison Smith. Double figures, 10 points for Addison Smith. The junior, timeout, full timeout by Coach Lecce. She's got to talk it over. Back in 1 minute on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Welcome back to Lawton. Royals basketball out of the timeout. Coach Lecce had to talk things over. 37-33 in favor of the Eagles from Lawton-Bronson. They fall into their full court pressure. Royals get it in midcourt to Harpenaugh to Alish, and she's going to take it right side and just drive into the bucket. No good. And the blocking foul is going to be called, and that is number 4 on Addie McKenna. And Alish will go to the free throw line for a pair. She had missed one earlier. She will try to dig into this 4-point lead by the Eagles. First one's up, front of the rim, and it gets it to go. Alish's second on the way. She hits them both and brings the Royals within 2, 37-35 Eagles. 5:30 left third quarter. Jessen with it. Now cross court skip pass across. In the corner to Addison Smith. Now back up top, they hit a cutter in the lane. Can't get it to go, but she gets her own rebound as Jessen. And it's stolen away by Alish in the lane. Jaden Young with it. She's going to go left side to get across Jessen. 5 minutes left, third quarter, 37-35 Eagles. Royals with a chance to take the lead or tie it up here. Tia Tenneger in the lane, and the foul's going to be called. She'll have to earn them from the stripe. The foul's on number 10, Lainey Nelson, her second. And Tia Tenneger will attempt her first free throws of the night. 7 points for Tia. She comes in averaging 8.5 and 2.5 rebounds. The freshman misses the first one. 25, Kaylee Metz in the game for the Eagles. Tia's second free throw, rims out, no good. Rebound to the Eagles, so with a 2-point lead, the Eagles bring the ball down just under the 5-minute mark. Left side, Addison Smith drives baseline up. She's going to be fouled, but she can't get the shot to go. Foul's going to be on number 20, Kennedy Tenneger. That's her third. Riley Groves set to check in after this free throw. Addison Smith with a free throw to come. First one hits the front of the rim and rolls in. That's 11 on the night for her. 10 in the first half. Only come in averaging 5 points a game, so doubled up her average so far. Second one to come, hits it. 12 points on the night for Addison Smith. Harpenaugh through the pressure, gets it to Alish in the lane. Kicks out, Young faked the three, but she pulls it back down. Going to set up the offense, right side Tia, now to Harpenaugh on the baseline. Drive in, a little floater. Harpenaugh gets it to go. 10 points on the night for the junior, Kylie Harpenaugh. Leading the way for the Royals. Jessen in the lane. Left hand, can't get it to go, but she's going to be fouled. That is the second on Harpenaugh. .22 fouls called total tonight. I just had a feeling midway through the second quarter they kept calling it was going to be a high foul count. First one missed by Jessen. Kayla Jessen, the junior, with 2 points on the night. Number 3, Haley Heiss back in the game for the Eagles. 2-point lead for Lawton-Bronson. Jessen trying to make it a 3-point lead. Second one rolls in. 40-37 in favor of Lawton-Bronson. The Royals doing a decent job against this pressure. Now they get it over to Harpenaugh right side. She gets it across. Now they set up the offense. Cross court. Now they find Tia under the basket all by herself. And Tia Tenneger with 9 points on the night. Assist to Harpenaugh from across the court. And it's a 1-point game, 40-39. As we hit the 4-minute mark, long 2-pointer put up with the offensive rebound. Grabbed down by Kaylee Heiss, and she puts it back. And now it's back to a 3-point lead. They get it to Harpenaugh, middle of the court. Hit Young on the left side. They get it across. In the lane to Alish. It'll turn around, no good, but she gets her own rebound. And the foul is going to be committed on the Eagles. That is the third on Lainey Nelson. So along with Addie McKenna having 4, Lainey Nelson with 3 and Leah Cross with 2 for the Eagles. Jaden Young will play it in for the Royals to Alish. Now top of the key to Harpenoff. Back to Young in the corner. She can shoot the 3. Good! Jaden Young ties the game up with the 3. 10 points on the night for Jaden. Right side, now Eagles in the lane. Has it tipped away by Tia Tenneger, and it's going to be out of bounds. State Eagles basketball. Number 12, Addison Smith back in the game. Gracie Schroeder will check in for the Royals also. She will come in for Jaden Young. Coach Lucci calls out the defensive call. Eagles with the ball, basket underneath there. Oh, throw it inside, taken away by Groves. She saves it in, but right to the Eagles under the basket. They put it up. Leah Cross gets the bucket. 2 points on the night for her. And it's a 2-point Lawton-Bronson lead. 3:10 left here. And I think that was a double dribble. Got away with it. Schroeder in the lane has it tipped. Now Harpenoff is going to drive left side into the baseline, put it up, no good. Rebound down to Addison Smith, but taken away. Ball's on the floor, and the jump ball, and it's going to stay Marcus. Coach Jillian Lecce tried to get a call of timeout before the jump ball was called. Nice job by Schroeder to be on the floor and get that ball. And it's going to be MMCRU basketball. Right underneath their own basket. Young with it. Now to Tia is going to drive the baseline. Little floater. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Nice pass to Harpenoff. And 12 points on the night for Kylie Harpenoff. We got another tie ball game. 2.5 left here in the third quarter. Eagles with it. They play it around the perimeter. Inside to Jessen. She gets away with a travel. Down in the lane. Nice little back door. And they can't get it to go. Young with the rebound. She dribbles through traffic. Screen set. Young across midcourt. 2:15 left. Young down to Alish. And she has it tipped away. And it's going to stay Marcus basketball. 30-second timeout called by Lawton-Bronson. We'll be back in 30 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real-world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
Welcome back to Lawton, folks. 44-44. Royals basketball underneath their own basket. The last couple minutes, things have kind of shifted. Royals have come back from down by 5 to tie this ball game. Nice backdoor cut by Harpenoff. A nice pass by Tia Tenneger. 9 points on the night for Tenneger, 12 for Harpenoff. And the Royals will play it in underneath their own basket. In the lane to Alish, left hand. And Chloe Alish gets it to go. 10 points on the night for her. And the Royals have a 2-point lead. With 2 minutes left, third quarter. 3-pointer on the way for the Eagles. No good, but they got their own rebound. Left side, and they're going to be called for a travel. Addison Smith, turnover to the Royals. And so with a 2-point lead, the Royals looking to build on it. Alish, Harpenoff, Tenneger, Groves, and Young on the floor against this pressure. They've done a good job as of late. Jaden Young gets it across. She's trapped as soon as she goes across, and it's stolen down the lane. Addison Smith, blocking foul, and she'll have to earn it from the stripe. Foul's going to be called on Harpenoff. That's her third. So now Kennedy, Tenneger, and Harpenoff both with 3. Addison Smith to earn them from the free throw line. She's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. First one, nothing but net. .13 points for Addison Smith on the night, coming into the season just 5 points a game and only a 54% free throw shooter. She misses that one there. Alice with the rebound, gets it out to Young, over to Harpinaugh. She dribbles right side. Tia with it in the lane. Little floater, no good. Rebound down on the floor. It's going to be controlled by Addison Smith, and she gets it up ahead to Cross. Has it tipped away and taken by Jaden Young, and then Cross will commit the foul. That's her third. And that's going to be 4 fouls on each team. And with 1:20 left, 46-45, MMCRU, and they have the ball. They get it into Tia Tenninger over the first batch, and they get it to Alish. Nice bounce pass to Harpinaugh, right side. She kicks it back out. Now Young with it, top of the key. She holds the ball, sets up the offense. 24 on the shot clock, 1:05 in the game clock, third quarter. Young right side, gives it to Harpinaugh, driving the lane, kick out. Tenninger's going to drive the baseline. Floater, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it up, has it blocked. Rebound to Cross, she gets it ahead to Jessen, over the front of the rim, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound for the Eagles, and they put it up and in for 2. Katie Heiss with her second bucket of the second half, 10 points on the night, and that gives the Eagles a 1-point lead. 40 seconds left. Groves gets it across to Harpinaugh. She's going to dribble left side down the baseline, kick back out. Young with it, top of the key, about a 7-second difference in game clock and shot clock. 20 on the shot clock, 25 on the game clock. Royals down by 1, 47-46. Tia for a 3, long one, no good. Harpinaugh, rebound down to Jessen. 12 seconds. Jessen, top of the key, dribbles left side. Now in the lane, long 3-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Alish. And with 1 second, she heaves it the length of the floor. 47-46 after 3 here in Lawton. MMCRU Royal postseason basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Back in 1 minute.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Fourth quarter action here in Lawton. Neil Cruz with Fuller Digital Solutions. Madison on the video and computer tonight. Eagles with a 1-point lead and the ball as we start the fourth. They drive right side with Jessen. Can't get it to fall. Rebound down to Jaden Young. Has it tipped away. Young with it. And she's going to be stepping out of bounds, and it's going to be Eagle basketball. Eagles play it in. Top of the key is Heiss. Left side is McKenna. Lainey Nelson. Now Jessen with it. That's Metz. She's going to drive in the lane. Taken away by Alish. She's going to in transition. Nice to Harpinaugh. She can't hold on to it. A little bit too strong of a pass by Alish there. And it's going to be a turnover to the Eagles. Right side, Jessen in the lane to Metz. Kicks out for a 3-pointer by Lainey Nelson. Rim no good. Addison Smith with the rebound. In the lane, hit and taken away. Young, almost Tia Tenninger in there, and it tips it and it goes out of bounds. Eagles to play it in underneath their own basket, up by 1, 47-46. They get it into Jessen. Nowhere to go with it, kind of trapped down on the baseline. She gets it out ahead. Now back to Jessen. She's going to drive in, kick out, three-pointer on the way, and they're going to say she traveled. And Royals will get the ball back. MMCRU Royal boys team will start their postseason play Monday as they will host West Harrison at 7 o'clock Monday night in Marcus. Harpinall with it, going to drive in the lane, kick out. Kennedy Tenneger, top of the key is Jaden Young, the senior leader of this team. She backs out with the ball, sets up the offense. Right side, she's going to go, kicks out to Harpinall. And she throws it to Tia. It was one of those where she thought she was going to zig, but she zagged, and they throw it away. Claire Schroeder will check in for Harpinall. So with 6:34 left fourth quarter, Eagles with a 1-point lead and the ball after the turnover on the Royals. Right side to Jessen, now it's a cross. Back to Jessen, cross court to Addison Smith, 10-footer, good. $15 on the night for Addison Smith, averaging 5 on the season, so a big night for her to step up, and with the Addie McKenna on the bench with 4 fouls. Claire Schroeder with it. She's going to drive right baseline, loses the ball. Nice tick over pass to Tia, and she finds Tia wide open, and she gets the bucket to bring them within 1, 49-48. Marcus in there, man-to-man defense. Metz with it down in the corner, a long 2, nails it. 6 points on the night for her, and it's back to a 3-point lead. Lawton-Bronson on the season, not a very good field goal shooting team with 32%, but they've really made their baskets tonight. Alice drives the lane, and the foul is going to be called. And that's going to be on number 3, Katie Heiss, her second. Alice will go to the free throw line for a pair on the night. She's 2 of 2. 10 points for the freshman. First one's up and good. That makes it a 2-point game, 51-49 with 5:28 left. Alish's second one to come. Free throw no good, but offensive rebound by Kennedy Tenneger. Gets it back to Alice. She drives right side, can't get it to roll. And it's going to be a foul on the Royals on Kennedy Tenneger, and that's her 4th on the rebound, and it's going to be Eagle basketball. Groves set to check in on the next dead ball. So with a 2-point lead, the Eagles get the ball. Addie McKenna back in the game. She puts it up left side, and she gets it to go. Makes her presence felt right away, and it's a 4-point Eagle lead over the Royals. Jaden Young gets it across midcourt, gets it to Kennedy Tenneger on the right side. Tia for a long 3. Good! I don't know if I've seen that high of an arcing three-pointer in a long time. And it's a 1-point Eagle lead, 53-52. And the MMCRU student section's got the defensive chance going, and it's tipped away and taken by Kennedy Tenneger. Tipped away out of her, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be to the Royals, and they're going to get it underneath their own basket. Groves will check in for Kennedy Tenneger after she tips the ball away to get the Royals the ball. So the Royals with a chance to take a lead here. It's 53-52 Eagles, 4:33 left fourth quarter. Back and forth ball game. Lawton with the lead most of this fourth quarter, but the Royals within 1 trying to take a lead in the basket. Groves with the miss, but she puts it back up, no good. Claire Schroeder with the putback. And her first bucket of the night gives the Royals a lead, 54-53, 4:10 left, fourth quarter. Lainey Nelson with a 3, and it's good. 3 threes on the night for Lainey Nelson, a total of 11 points, and it gives the Eagles a 2-point lead, 56-54. And with just under 4 minutes left, Jaden Young dribbles the lane, has it taken away, up ahead to Addie McKenna, and she's going to put it in and get the bucket and the foul. 11 points on the night for her. And the fouls, bucket's good, fouls on Tia. 11 points on the night. She's only played about not even half of the game so far. She sat most of the second quarter and sat all of the third quarter. Hits a free throw, 12 points on the night for her, just at her average. And so a quick back to a 5-point lead, 59-54. Jaden Young across midcourt, and they're going to call the foul on Jessen as she rode her down the court playing defense. Jessen second. Harpenall will check back in. She'll come in for Claire Schroeder. Schroeder with a big bucket down there, gets her first bucket of the night on an offensive rebound. Groves will play it in. 5 seconds, it's almost a 5-second, gets it into Alish. Goes into the basket, can't get it to go. Trips and falls, and they puts it up, it comes down, rolls off her, and goes out of bounds. So turnover to the Eagles. And the Eagles have a 5-point lead, trying to build on it. They're looking inside to Addie McKenna. Tipped away, taken by Harpenall. Ball's on the floor. And it's going to be a jump ball to the Royals. Jump ball on the floor, 3:25 left. Royals with the ball, down by 5. The pressure by the Eagles, not as far down the court. They don't pick them up till about the volleyball line. Young with it, gets it to Harpenall across midcourt. Out to Tia Tenniger. She's going to drive in the lane. A little floater. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Addie McKenna. She's going to drive the lane. Kick out. Metz for a long 2. Good. 8 points on the night for Metz. So at the 3-minute mark, 7-point lead, 61-54. And Marcus throws it over and back, and it's going to be a turnover to the Eagles. So with 2:50 left, 61-54, 7-point lead for the Eagles, and they have the ball underneath their own basket. Addie McKenna will play it in. She gets it into, that's Addison Smith. Cross court to McKenna on the left block. She takes a dribble in. Left hand, can't get it to go. Rebound to Alish, and she's going to be fouled. That's going to be the third on Kayla Jessen, and the third of the quarter. So with 2:40 left, 7-point lead for the Eagles. Royals got to get back in it. They got to get back in it now. They play it into Jaden Young. With 2:38 left, you got to get going down the court. Young gets it across. Top of the key to Harpenall. She dribbles left side. Out to Young. She faked a 3, dribbles in baseline. Off the backboard, no good, but the foul is going to be called. Foul's on Leah Cross, her 4th. And Jaden Young will have to earn them from the free throw line. 10 points for Young on the night. First free throw, rims in and out. .224 left in the game, 7-point lead for the Eagles. Jaden Young trying to make it a 6-point lead with this second free throw. And she does. 11 on the night for the senior. Addie McKenna with it for the Eagles. Top of the key is Cross. Now Addison Smith gets it into McKenna in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Good. 14 on the night for Addie McKenna. Comes in their leading scorer, averaging 11.2. She's made a difference since being in the game. Inside to Alish in the lane, off the blackboard, no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks out to Groves for a 3. Heel the rim, no good. Addie McKenna secures the rebound. And with 1:45 left and an 8-point lead, Addie McKenna looks to the sideline, and Coach Bush has to slow it down. They want to take the time off the clock. Coach Lecce says you got to go up and guard them. Coach Bush says spread offense, 15 on the shot clock, taken away by Alish. And the foul is going to be committed on Cross, and I think that's her. If that's on Leah Cross, that's 5. And that is Leah Cross's fifth. She will exit the game. So with 1:28 left, Leah Cross fouls out. Alice will go to the free throw line for a pair. That being the 5th foul on Lawton-Bronson this quarter. So Alice try to dig into this 8-point lead. First one off the heel of the rim. "30-second timeout called by Lawton-Bronson. Back in 30 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders. You're gonna love the view.
Welcome back to Lawton. 1:28 left in the game. Lawton-Bronson Eagles with an 8-point lead, 63-55. Neil Cruz on the call for Fuller Digital Solutions. Chloe Alish at the free throw line for the second of her 2 free throws. She missed the first. Makes the second. Pulls it to a 7-point lead, and the Royals fall into their full court pressure. Addie McKenna with it, and she's going to be fouled by Tia. That'll be her 4th, and just the 3rd foul on the Royals this quarter. So they got a foul to give. Addie McKenna will play it in for the Eagles. 1:25 left with a 7-point lead, and they're going to try to run some time off the clock. They get it to Jessen in the backcourt. She dribbles up. Kennedy Tenninger yells for help. Jaden Young comes out, trying to trap her. And she steps on the line out of bounds to the Royals. Good job by Jaden Young to make her go towards that corner. Gave her nowhere else to go. So with 1:16 left, the Royals will play it in. They get it into Jaden Young. They got to go. Get it to Harpenall. They got to go. 1:12 left. Kylie with it. Hands off to Tia. Cross court to Groves. She's going to dribble baseline up, and she's going to be fouled. And Groves will try to get the points from the free throw line. That's 4 on Lainey Nelson. Groves will go to the free throw line. 3 points on the night. First one by Groves off the heel of the rim, no good. Minute 5 left. Groves try to hit the second free throw. She does and makes it a 6-point lead. And the Royals got to go into that pressure. They got to need a turnover. Need a defensive stop. They got Addie McKenna trapped. Over to Jessen. Over to Jessen. Timeout wide. Full timeout. And we'll be back in 1 minute with the last 54 seconds from Lawton.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU Sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 19 years, we are committed to agriculture and rural Iowa. If you need financing for your farm, home, or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. We understand that families and students are busy, so download our app and you can do your banking while you're on the go. Our staff in Marcus and Cleghorn are committed to building strong connections in their communities and look forward to serving you. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lawton. 54.7 seconds. Eagles with the ball. They throw it in and throw it out of bounds. And being it didn't touch anybody, Royals will get the ball right in front of their own bench on their end, down by 6. No time off the clock because nobody touched it. Lawton thought they could get a backdoor, somebody open, and they just overthrew her. Groves will play it into Alish underneath the basket. Kicks out, Harpenoff free throw line jumper, good. 14 on the night for Kylie. 45 seconds, down by 4. I think MMCRU needs to foul, and they do. Jaden Young commits a foul on Jessen. And that's the 4th foul, so from here out it'll be 2 free throws either way. The foul's on Jaden Young, her first. Coach Lecce yells out and says, get up on defense. You got to cover them. You need a turnover. They get it in the lane to Jessen. That's Heiss. And the foul is going to be called. Foul's on Jaden Young, her second. And number 3, Katie Heiss, will go to the free throw line. 10 points on the night for Heiss. Heiss comes into the game, just averaging 6 points a game. Full timeout called by Coach Lecce to talk it over. 37 seconds left, 63-59 Lawton-Bronson. Back in 1 minute on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Next level internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop. Tire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
Welcome back to Lawton, folks. Free throws on the way for Lawton-Bronson. First one up by Heiss. She hits it. Makes it a 5-point game. 37.8 seconds left. Marcus is going to have to hope for a miss here. And Heiss makes it. So a 6-point game, 65-59. MMCRU needs some buckets, and she needs them now. Harpenoff drives the lane. She's going to be fouled on the way to the rim, and she'll get two free throws. Fouls on number 3. That's Heiss, her third. And Harpenoff go to the free throw line. 14 on the night for the junior. She's going to try to dig into this 6-point lead with 33 seconds left. She makes the first one. .33 seconds left. Harpenoff with her second one to try to make it a 4-point game. And she does. Royals fall under their pressure. They need a steal right now. They need a turnover. They get it into Jessen, back to McKenna. She dribbles up midcourt, gets it up ahead to Addison Smith. She smartly pulls the ball out. McKenna in the lane, no good. Riley Groves with the rebound, down by 4, 65-61. Groves with it under the basket to Tia. A little bit too much, but the rebound on the floor. Groves puts it back, and she's fouled with 13 seconds left. And that foul's on Lainey Nelson, and that's her 5th. And so Lainey Nelson will foul out. Kylie Metz will go into the game, fouling out Lainey Nelson. 11 points on the night, 3 big 3-pointers. So Riley Groves to the line for some free throws. 4-point lead for the Eagles. Groves has a chance to dig into this lead, make it 2. First one's good. So a 3-point game. Groves can make it a 2-point game with this bucket here. And then the Royals are going to need a turnover. Groves, second one, high arcing free throw, and nothing but net. And there's a timeout on the floor. 32nd, we're just going to stay here. So it's 65-63 Eagles with 13.5 seconds left. The Royals are going to go into their pressure, and they're going to hope for a steal or a turnover And I would assume if that doesn't happen in the first 2 or 3 seconds, they're going to have to foul to stop the clock and send the Eagles to the free throw line. It's 2 shots at the free throw line from here on out. Earlier today, MMCRU wrestler Gage Johnson at 138 pounds finished second in his district and qualified for the Iowa High School Wrestling Tournament. Parker Glassmaker at 144 got fourth, and Caden Steffen at 175 got third, but both fell shy of a state tournament berth. So good luck to Mr. Gage Johnson on his trip to the state tournament at 138 pounds. So the Eagles will play it in. Addie McKenna will do the duties. 13.5 seconds left. 2-point lead for Lawton-Bronson. They get it in, and then immediately she's trapped, and the foul's going to be called. She threw the ball away, and I thought she got rid of it before the foul. The foul's going to be called on Alice, her first. And Kaylee Metz will go to the free throw line for her first free throws of the night. Kaylee Metz comes in averaging 1.5 points a game. She has 8 on the night. Has not shot a free throw yet. First one's up. Cool as a cucumber and nails that. So a 3-point lead. This is the one that counts. She misses here. Royals can tie the game with a 3. She hits this one here. It's a whole nother possession. And she does. The freshman with 2 free throws to seal the victory. Harpenaugh down the lane. She's fouled at the top of the key. Not on the shot, but with 3, that's Heiss. That's her fourth. So lots of foul trouble on the Lawton-Bronson side. If this would happen to go overtime, they might be in a pickle. So Harpenaugh at the free throw line at 4-point game, trying to make it a 2-point game. She makes the first end. That's 17 on the night for Kylie. 14 for Tia, 11 for Smith, and 12 for Alice. The second one to come. She's going to get another one because Addie McKenna was in the lane too early, and she's going to get a second chance. McKenna trying to get in there to box out Jaden Young for the rebound. Second one to come from Harpenaugh. Off the heel of the rim, no good. Addie McKenna with the rebound. Jump ball, and it's going to go to Lawton-Bronson. So Addie McKenna will play the duties in. She'll play it in. 4.6 seconds left. 3-point lead for Lawton-Bronson. MMCRU needs a steal and a 3-point shot. They throw it the length of the floor. Jessen with it, and she's going to be fouled. The referees will confer. She didn't go for the ball. She just pushed her in the back. I believe they're going to call that an intentional foul. And if they do, it's going to be game. With 2.7 seconds left, there was no attempt to go for the ball. They're not going to call it intentional. It's going to be foul on Harpenaugh, her fourth. And Jessen will go to the free throw line for a pair. Up by 3 with 2.7 seconds. If she makes one, I think that kind of seals the game because it would need more than one possession. First one, heel of the rim, no good. So if she misses this, the Royals have a chance. Rebound, 2.7 seconds. You got time for about 2 dribbles, half court, and throw off a prayer. The second one rolls in. Timeout, Coach Lecce. The Royals will have to go the length of the floor. We're just going to stay here. And he wants a full timeout for Coach Jillian Lecce to talk it over with the Royals. The Eagles have had good full court pressure all night, so the Royals will have to play it in the length of the floor. And they're going to have time for about 2 or 3 dribbles and have to weave through that defensive pressure to get up a 3-pointer. MMCRU cheerleaders getting the crowd into it. Get my paper here. Shout out to the Royal cheerleaders, Caitlin Olson, Lauren Gallus, Emma Erickson, Madison Purvis, Kiera Cosgrove Edie, and Erica Specht. Great job by the cheerleaders to get the crowd in it tonight. The winner of tonight's game will travel to Hinton on Tuesday night, the 13th, and take on the Hinton Blackhawks. So with 2.7 seconds left, the Royals have a chance here to tie it. Or no, it's a 4-point game, sorry. Jessen made that last free throw. So the Royals need a heave and a prayer. And they got to pray they get fouled on the shot. Eagles are not in their pressure. They're going to get it in to Jaden Young, and it's taken away by Metz. And that is ball game. 68-64, Lawton-Bronson with the win. And they will advance to Tuesday night's second round game to take on the Hinton Blackhawks. No,
piece of it went in your bag. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll run down some scores here. Let's step aside for one commercial and be right back with postgame.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
Welcome back to Lawton, folks. Lawton-Bronson pulls out the 4-point victory over MMCRU Eagles. It was a 3-point victory by Lawton-Bronson earlier in the year, so it played true to form that it would be a good game. MMCRU ends their season. Seniors Jaden Young, Kennedy Tenniger, and Andrea Penny play their last game as a Royal. Run down the scoring for the Royals, led in scoring by junior Kylie Harpenaugh with 17, freshman Tia Tenniger with 14, freshman Chloe Alish with 12, Jaden Young had 11, Riley Groves with 6, and Gracie Schroeder and Kennedy Tenniger each with 2. Royals end the season on a 4-point loss at Lawton-Bronson. The Royals boys team will start their action Monday night as they will host West Harrison in Class 1A district play at 7 o'clock in Marcus. So for Neil Cruz, Madison on the computer, thanks for watching Fuller Digital tonight. You can join the next telecast Monday as the boys take on West Harrison. Thanks for watching, and go Royals.